Nature is a complex system. We certainly don't understand everything there is to understand about nature, and science and research helps us to keep understanding or increasing our knowledge of the air and the soil and the water and the plants and the animals. And all of those things are part of agriculture.
How do we manage farms for production, but also for wildlife? Agroecology is basically where we're trying to not just think of production agriculture, but also thinking about all the different aspects that occur within that system. So thinking about, the water, the soil, and how it sits in the whole landscape. There's lots of different ways you can do the sampling to make sure that it's providing you a good representation of what's out there. It's how do you go out in different places. So an ag field, how would you do it? But then if you came out to a rangeland like this, you could map the entire field, but usually we don't have the money and the resources to do that. So I think a lot, and I like teaching about how do you find out the most appropriate way to sample, so that when I go and speak to somebody, I'm pretty confident that what we did was representative of that area.
As a land grant institution, we do teaching, research, and extension. As the extension invasive plant specialist, my research focuses on finding ways to minimize the impacts of invasive plants so that our agricultural economy and our wildland economy can flourish. I didn't really have female mentors as a student or even starting out in my professional career. I didn't really think about that at the time as a young student, but I look back at it now and I'm really appreciative that I was recognized for my skills and capabilities and not thought of as a woman in agriculture.
It's definitely a male-dominated environment, but then you think of most careers, it's very difficult to think of any other careers that aren't the same. And so with graduate students and then, with people in my class, when it comes up, I just try and have that discussion of sort of listening to them and telling them to do things that are right for them and concentrate on that rather than thinking about any obstacles that might be in their way. That just seems like a more productive way of proceeding to me.